Swimmers have participated in every Olympic delegation Israel sent to the Games since it first participated in the Olympics in 1952, but this swimming delegation is different. No less than 15 Israelis will compete in the swimming events in Tokyo. Never before has Israel sent so many swimmers to the Olympic Games.
15 swimmers going to the Tokyo Games, it's a dream. It was 5 years ago, if you told me 15 swimmers will go to the Games, it was like something that you can't believe.
It's a delegation made up of veterans such as Yaakov Tumarkin, who holds the best result for an Israeli swimmer in the Olympics, 7th place in the finals of his strongest discipline, 200-meter backstroke, in the 2012 London Olympics. Along with him are various new faces, the upcoming prospects of Israeli swimming.
I think it's a new generation. You know, there's ups and downs in the swimming, in the sports, and everywhere. So now we had a good period and good people in the same age, then going together, and most of the group are going to continue also for the next Olympic. So I think we're going to have also successful games.
It will be the third time Tumarkin is going to the Olympics, and this time will be much more meaningful. He will not only swim in Tokyo, he will be one of 2 athletes carrying the Israeli flag in the opening ceremony, an honor saved just for the biggest names in every delegation.
I'm very glad with the choice of the Olympic community that chose me, and I'm very happy for the first time it's going to be 2 genders, a woman and a man, with Hannah Minenko, the triple jump. And I'm glad to join these big names of Israel, the history of sports, and definitely it's my one of the biggest achievements.
Once the emotion of the ceremony will fade, the real thing will arrive, and now comes the question of the expectations. With 15 swimmers on the roster, among them a former Olympic finalist and also a European champion, ANASTASIA GURBENKO, who recently won gold in the 200-meter individual medley race, the bar is clearly high.
Yeah, I feel like it gave me a lot of confidence for the Olympics, but I don't feel the pressure from outside because people always going to talk and always going to have expectations.
If she does her best time, there's a very good chance she could make finals, yes. So the finals is great potential for that.
David Marsh is a veteran swimming coach, having worked with the American team in 3 different Olympic Games. He's well aware that his role involves a lot of psychology, taking the pressure away from the swimmers in order to bring the best out of them at the best possible time.
Since we're trying to stay in process and not in outcome mode, that'll be really important that they stay there too. As soon as they begin to think of, what if I medal, what if I get top 8, and when they're only in the preliminaries, that's going to hurt them.
Another challenge, not only for the swimmers but for everyone participating in the Tokyo Olympics, is dealing with the corona restrictions. It will not be the major feast seen in previous games, but a different version with mostly empty venues and far less people around. For those coming here to compete, it could actually be an advantage.
There's less pressure because you don't feel the crowd, you don't feel the people, just going to be in the bubble. So it's going to be swimming pool venue, and then you go to the village.
9 years after an Israeli swimmer participated in an Olympic final for the last time, all those involved in this delegation believe it can and should happen again this time. Will it really happen? The answers as of July the 24th, the first day of the swimming competitions in Tokyo. Jonathan Regev, I-24 News.